Welcome back everybody to another video. Today we're doing Green Oden from OP01. We're going to be doing the Exodia version, which is with these two new cards from OP010. You play one and you bottom deck the other one from your trash, and then you get to play this guy from your hand, Kinemon. And he cheats out an Akazaya 9 card that is 3 cost or less, which I'll get to in a moment. First, let's look at the leader. From OP01, activate main. Once per turn, you can trash a Wano type card from your hand and then set 2 of your Dawn as active. So by the end of the game, you kind of get to play with like 12 Dawn. The ratios here are pretty weird, but this is what I ran with for the first few games, and then I edited it, and I have another deck profile to show off for the other remaining games. So first, I'm running 4 of the Kozuki Hiyori, which activate main. You can trash her to cheat out a 5 cost or lower land of Wino card from your hand, and then you draw a card. She's kind of only there to cheat out Denjiro, which is really good, but she can also cheat out the lower 3 cost guys. And then I had this Yamato and Ryoma for like plan B. Next, I'm running 4 of the Izo. She rests a 4 cost. It's a 2k counter in hand. Playing 4 of the Okiku. Dawn X1 when attacking, she gets to rest a 5 cost or lower. So she's 3 cost, 5,000 power. Very important because this next card, this Kinemon from OP01, 6 cost, 6,000 power. On play, if your leader is Oden, which it is, you get to cheat out a cost 3 or lower 9 red scabbards type card, which includes the Okiku and this Izo if you need to play this. And when attacking, if he's holding a Dawn, you get to restand one of your 3 cost or lower 9 red scabbards type characters. So with him, you get kind of like 3 attacks in a turn. Next, playing 4 Denjiro, 5 cost 7,000. He's like the better version of Cavendish, sort of. Dawn X1, when attacking, if your leader is Oden, you get to set up 2 Dawn as active. A very powerful card. Next, I'm running 4 Raizo, 3 cost, 4,000 power. When attacking, if you have 2 or more arrested characters, draw 1, which includes himself. So he's another card you can cheat out with your Kinemon. Then I'm running 2 Yamato, the 4 cost 6,000 power one. This card's name is also treated as Oden, which is kind of irrelevant for my deck. On play, arrest a 6 cost, which could come in handy. And I'm playing 3 Ryuma. On play, KO a 4 cost, well, arrested 4 cost, and then on KO, the same effect, KO arrested 4 cost. Next, I'm playing 4 Otama. She's on play, search the top 5 for Land of Wano. She's a 2k counter as well, so very good use out of her. Next, I'm running 4 of each of the Kinemon parts, the torso and the legs. They both have pretty much the same effect. You trash it from the field, and then you bottom deck the other piece from your trash. Well, actually, you bottom deck both of them, and then you get to cheat out the Kinemon. So with 2 Dawn, you get to get 6, 9 Dawn. Pretty crazy. Next, I'm running 3 Momonosuke. I think I should be running 4 of this actually, but this is what I had for the videos. On play, you look at the top 5 cards. Well, no, not on play. Activate main, you rest 2 more Dawn, and then you look at the top 5 of your deck and add 2 Akazaya 9 cards from your to your hand, and you trash him. So he's good for finding out these 2 pieces, and then the Kinemon and the other guys that he summons out. Next, I'm running 4 You Can Be My Samurai. You rest 2 characters, draw 2 cards. So you could rest out one of these Momonosuke's and maybe an Otama before you use his effect to draw 2. And then I was running 2 Paradise Waterfall. The second version of the deck that I was playing, which you'll see, actually I'll show you one later on when we get to there. So here is going to be the first 3 games. First, I went up against Green Yellow Law. Honestly, I don't think he was that good of a player, but here, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna play out one of the body parts. I was gonna use a effect. I'm gonna use effect to trash a card 3 stand 2 Dawn. That way I get to summon the 6 cost from my hand. And it would have been perfect if I had a 3 cost in my hand to cheat out, but I didn't. But still having a 6 cost on board on turn 1 is pretty crazy. Opponent is thinking, I wish I had that earlier. Could have been 9 Dawn on my first turn, but it is what it is. That Raizo is once per turn, so you can't keep drawing cards off of him even if you restand them with your Kinemon effect. He has a blocker on board, he has Cavendish on life, attack 6, and I guess attack 6 again, and then play out my Raizo. Let's see what he does. He takes it, attack 6, then Raizo, pass turn. He has, I think, 8 cards in hand. Plays out Cavendish. He put Luffy to hand and put something else on life or something. Deployed it. I'm not sure what's happening because this deck confuses me, but for some reason he is down to 1 life. Here I rest Cavendish. I don't know why. I should have rested the blocker. But anyways, I attack 5 with Raizo. Then I get to restand it with Kinemon effect, attack 5 again. We both made plenty of mistakes here, but he does like give up a little bit earlier than I thought he would. I don't know why. He's not doing that bad. I don't think. I mean, he still has so many cards in his hand. I trash a card, restand 2 Dawn, give 2 to my Raizo with attack for 7. And now he's at 0 life. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna have to play blockers or something crazy, or gain a life. He froze Kinemon, he attacked my Raizo. That thing has to die. Plays Luffy, searching for Veggie. Luffy searching for Cavendish. Attack life, I'll take it. And then he just scoops it up there. Next game is against Blackbeard, which I think is pretty good because most of my guys are when attacking, even if I don't get to use the Kinemon effect on play. But I just gonna watch out to see whether he does his black hole or not. See, so he can't KO my legs. Hopefully I draw the other 2 pieces or something that can search me the other 2 pieces soon. Otherwise I could just play the Hiyori and cheat out Denjiro, which is always good. He's searching cards, Stronger and Kuzan. Attack 5, I should probably take it so I could have more cards in hand or searchers. Okay, got the Kinemon. I need to find the torso, but I don't have it, so I'm not gonna risk searching for it. There's a torso, I can do the effect now. My board is gonna flood like crazy. Yeah, I don't need those extra dots. I'll just attack that thing first, see what he does. And my on plays are not negated, so I do get to use my Kinemon effect. Bottom deck those 2 pieces, summon Kinemon, and Kinemon will summon my Raizo. Then I will attack for 6. And now he has a big threat going towards his face next turn. I'm just gonna go very aggressive, not go for board if he has anything there. I mean, if he gets anything there. He's only at 5 Dawn. I was only at 4 Dawn, and I have a whole board worth how much? 14 Dawn. It's crazy what this deck can do. It's not a top tier deck, but you know, sometimes you draw the right cards in the right time, and this is what you get. That Liberation is something to be scared of. It can wipe pretty much my entire board. He black holed me now to negate my on plays, which is fine because I'm not planning to use any on plays. I want to use some Dawn first before I use my Denjiro. So I'll play another Raizo. Have Denjiro attack for 8, restand 2 Dawn. Raizo will attack for 6, I guess. Kinemon will attack for 7, restand Raizo. Unfortunately, it's not it's not multiple times per turn, so the Raizo can't keep drawing, but yeah. There was so much pressure on him, there was no way he was going to be able to deal with all of it. He would have to waste his entire turn using that Liberation to KO 2 guys, and then I will still have plenty of attacks going towards him the following turn. Alright, next game is, let's see, what was it? It was Anami. With the way I'm cheating out all these characters really fast, I don't think she's going to be able to deal with anything. I got the legs turn 1. Hopefully I see the torso, because I have everything I need. Yep, there it is. We can, yeah, play out something, I think. Then use, yeah, Caress those. Draw 2, leader effect. Trash the torso. Use a legs effect, summon Kinemon, summon Okiku. Give 2 Dawn, 2 leader, and then attack for 6. Oh, 6. I guess I kept one up for Waterfall. That's fine. Just in case he just has to hit it for some weird number, which Nami's never really give Dawn to their leader anyways. But all good. He plays 2 Kayas. I think I want to attack the Kayas, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I did want to play Otama so I could find another Akazaya 9 card to cheat out with my second Kinemon. I hit the Kayas just so I don't have to see those things bounce back to his hand anytime. To attack 7, 8 to life, restand an Okiku. And he's losing all the cards in his hand. Let's kill that Kaya, search for something. Search Denjiro. There's no way he can deal with my board. Oh, well. I stand corrected. Play out Denjiro. Draw 2. And then I can, I guess, start swinging 5s. Hopefully he doesn't have the event that makes me gain 1,000. Oh, I guess he does. Now I will attack for 6. Rest nothing. Let's trash a card. Let's restand 2 Dawn. Deploy Raizo. I'm not sure how many cards are left in his deck at the moment, but maybe around 20. And he still has 4 life, and I got plenty of attacks coming in, along with the Dendro that's going to be able to restand on for me. The Hanger I can attack with my Otama, which is nice. Or I just replace it, yeah. Because my Dendro does need to restand on. His attack for 6s. Then my Raizo can start attacking for his effect to draw a card. I draw another Ryuma. Now Raizo, no, let's have Okiku attack for 6 again. Then Dendro can attack for 8, restand 2, then my leader can attack for another 8. And there's no way he's going to be able to defend all of this. Following turn, five guys on board, and leader attack, so he's going to have to deal with 6 attacks next turn if he doesn't KO one of my characters. He has 10 cards in deck, 8 cards in deck. You attack Raizo, I'll defend it. I think I should start with Ryuma attacking for 6 maybe? Or something attacking for 7. Oh, okay, 8. Start with big numbers, I guess. He defends it. Attack for 7. Rest the Kaya. I'm doing things in a very bad order. 2 cards in hand, 4 cards in deck, 2 cards in life. Swing for 5. Hopefully he didn't draw an event off of those other things. That Ivankov event. Now Denjiro will do 7, and then we'll see what happens from here. Give the rest to Ryuma, attack for 10. Hopefully that's enough to win. And it was. So that was the 3 games with the first deck. And hold on. The second deck I edited it because I was getting kind of bricked with all these Ryumas and Yamato in some matches. So here's my second one. So I took all those bricks out and then I added 3 Hoodie Jones, added 2 of this Inuarashi with on play he kind of freezes 2 5-cost characters. Actually he doesn't, my leader is the Neo Mink, but now I know. I never got to play him anyways. I also added 2 Nekomamushi which on play, if your opponent has 7 or more rested cards, he gains Rush. So it adds more pressure to the deck, and he can not be cheated out with this because apparently he's not Land of Wano, and neither is this one. Just fine. Her only target is now the 3 costs and this Denjiro. I guess I left this Momo at 3, but let's go see the other matches I have. It was, let's put this at 1.5 times speed, full screen. First match was against Shanks. I get Otama, I'm looking for the other pieces of Exodia. I take Raizo, play Momo for next turn, and hopefully we get the Kinemon with an Okiku like we desperately need, because this deck is tough. Unfortunately, no of the Samurai cards so I could draw 2, but we'll see what this guy gets me. Gets me Kinemon and Raizo, which is fine. I could just... Oh yeah, Kinemon and Raizo is a good pair as well, then... it's as good as Okiku. Raizo gets you a lot of card advantage. Uses effects. Cheat out the Kinemon. Cheat out Raizo. And then attack for 7. Hopefully no trigger that kills my characters. And pass. He's at 5 Dawn, I'm at 4 Dawn still, and I got pretty good board. He's got no plays apparently, so he attack for 10. I got really good plays in my turn. Play this, play Samurai card, draw 2, then cheat out Denjiro. And start swinging. Put more pressure on my head, restand 2 more Dawn. Attack for 6s. Draw card. 7, restand Raizo. Let's see what he wants to do, -2 my leader or 2 Raizo. He did leader, which is fine, so I don't need to attack with that this turn. And then he counters. He plays Beckman to KO my Kinemon. I need to get rid of that Hongo, or what's it called on the board. I defend my Raizo because he is pretty important and I have plenty of cards to do so. Here I have Otama attack just so I have something rested before Raizo attacks. And to see if he wants to minus anything, he doesn't. So I'll swing, I think 5 into the Hongo because I don't want that thing to keep living. Let's see what I'm doing, thinking. 5 to Hongo, draw a card. I'll check it to make sure that he still has 7 cards rested on his board before I play this Nekomamushi. Now I can attack 7 to leader. Then attack 8 with Dendro, and then attack 7 again with my leader. Because he restands 2 more Dawn, so every turn I get plus 2 Dawn. The longer Dendro lives, the more pressure I get to apply on my opponent. Badminton's kick course, give leader all Dawn and swing for 7. He's at 2 life, I'm at 3 life. I got a pretty good board. Let's see what he can do. He's at 9 Dawn, so he can either play Rayleigh or another Beckman or set up blockers. Luffy's also a good card to play, the rushing one that moves it on. Alright, he minuses my Denjiro and my Raizo, KOs the Raizo. Unfortunately, I do think this Denjiro is going to die this turn. 8 to 4, I'm not going to bother defending. 5 to life, I don't know how greedy I want to be with it. Let's see. Yeah, I defend that because I know Shanks can gets pretty crazy by the late game. Unfortunately, now I only have two attackers for this turn, but I'll still try to get him to 0 because once he's at 0, I do get to slam down my Hody Jones, restand 2 Dawn, and attack for 13, I believe, plus the leader. It's attack for 9 to leader, I believe, just to get him down to 0 as fast as possible. We'll do 10 just because he has the leader effect to put me down to 9. Let's see what he wants to do. He's thinking about it. If he wants to save his minus, he doesn't use it. I'll just swing 11, see if he takes it. He miscountered. He countered for 10,000 and then still took the damage. Here 7, I have to defend the small hits before he ends up just destroying me. He has 2 done open, which can be for an event, or he just scoops it up there. I mean, the next turn I had the Hody Jones anyways, so whether he had 2 done up for 2 events, or if he played blockers this turn, I still would have had it. Especially since he has like no cards left in his hand. Next game is against the blue-yellow ace, which I believe ST13. He made me go first. I looking for the Exodia pieces. I get the draw 2 because I could play Momo next turn to search along with the draw 2. So I could do a triple search. Yeah, let's get everything. Let's get the legs. Draw 2. Then I can play Momo. Use leader effect and then use Momo effect. Let's see what I get. I get the other piece of Exodia and Okiku, perfect. Now next turn I'm set up to play a Kinemon. My trash has no puzzle pieces yet, or Exodia pieces. He kills my Otamas, he's scared of me recycling that draw 2. He plays Sandri and Viola. He's looking at my life, reorganizing it. This is the turn I have to play the Kinemons. Leader effect, trash the legs. Use torso effect, summon Kinemon, summon Okiku. And I still have 5 down open, so I get to play out Denjiro as well. Let's see if he takes the damage. He decides not to. And yep, play Denjiro, and then this is the board I love to see. Kinemon, Okiku, Denjiro. Okiku gets rid of all the blockers. Kinemon gets to restand Okiku, and then Denjiro restands my Dons. He plays, what's his face? Jozu, bouncing back my Denjiro. Which I think is a better choice, because Kinemon, if I recycle that, I get to cheat out another character. He's like the Jinbei of the deck. Here I choose to, what am I resting? Rest the Sanji, I could probably attack into that later. He took damage, triggered to summon the Satori. I'm thinking about what I want to do here because I don't want to have all my characters die. Apply some pressure, see if he wants to take it. If I were him, I might block. Yeah, he blocks. Now I can attack 6 into the Sanji, make sure it's trashed, KO'd. Attack 6 into life, and then I will probably play Hiyori into Denjiro. Do another Hiyori, which is not useful, but at least it's a 1k counter. Alright, he's doing the ace stuff, cheating out the rush ace. It has rush. Attacking 7 to Okiku. I'm not going to defend it 10 times. Kinemon, I probably might try to defend or not, because he has a 9k leader. Yeah, it's not worth it. 7, I'll take damage, and then attacks for 10, I'll take that damage as well. Plays a Searching Garp. He gets a ace, which I think is the little one, or I'm not sure. He got the little one or the big one. One of the aces. Playing my Rush Nekomamushi. Attack for 7 to his board. No point going for the leader since it's a 7k right now. Attack 9k to one of those guys, doesn't really matter who. See if he wants to defend, he does. Then I will attack 8k into ace again, and it dies. If he gets another rush ace, it's pretty scary for me. He whiffed with his leader effect. He red rocks my Denjiro. Attacking 7. Do I defend? Yeah, I'll defend. Trash Otama and Raizo. Then 9 to my character. I gotta keep it alive, or I have no chance of winning. I drew a Wano piece, which is good, so I get to use my leader effect. Attack for 7, see what happens. I need to play Hody. Pretty sure I need to play Hody first. Rest that. I can attack for 8 and then attack for 9. He doesn't know what I'm going for. Then leader effect, trash Wano card, restand to Dawn. And then I can attack for 9. And he didn't have it. Next game against the new structure deck Luffy. ST20 something. 22? 21? It's somewhere up there. I have all the puzzle pieces of Exodia except for the 6-cost Kinemon. Hopefully I draw it the next turn. I have the Searching Momonosuke, so that will definitely help. Okay, I got it from life, even better. Now I don't need to play that Momonosuke. Oh, but it's still worth doing. I need to have Dawn's rested to use to not waste my leader effect. He can only search Akazai and land cards, so Denjiro, Okiku, or Kinemon. Use leader effect, trash the torso, or the legs for the torso. Then use a torso effect summon Kinemon and Okiku. Attack for 5, and then I can also play out my Raizo this turn, or a second Okiku. And with him, since I do believe he plays a lot of rush characters, it might have been better to play Raizo. Since I already have since the Okikus are not going to be resting anything typically. Let's see what he wants to do now. The only thing he can do is he could play that Mulgun or just attack straight to life this turn if he wants. Yeah, he does Mulgun, kills my Kinemon, unfortunately. He has 6 and then 8. It's a lot of damage. Let's stop the first one and take the second one. Okay. This might be a pretty good turn to cheat out a second Kinemon, or just hard play it if I have to. Let's attack Sanji. He gets to draw a card, it's fine, I don't really care about that. Attack 5 twice to leader, play Kinemon, cheat out Raizo, and pass the turn. Now he's gotta deal with the second Kinemon. Hopefully he can't get rid of my both Okikus because those are pretty good attackers. Yeah, this Kinemon is kind of like a Jinbei cheating out cards from hand, helping the board get wide, and then restanding a guy. Let's take a lot of pressure in one card. I'm surprised this didn't work too well back in the day, even without the body parts. Attacking 5, I'm not gonna let that go that easily. He has 7 Dawn. Oh, he does Mulgun again, get rid of the Kinemon. Great. And I get another Kinemon. And I think I'm gonna play it as well. Just keep playing on my Kinemons, keep playing board. Yeah, kill the Sanji again. So attack 5 and then attack 6. And then play out Kinemon, play out Raizo again. Then I will have two Raizos on board, so I could draw 2 cards next turn. 3 turns in a row I've been playing Kinemon. Let's see if he has a third Mulgun to deal with it. He is under a lot of pressure now. Let's see what he's going for. Just waiting on the opponent. Alright, he plays Zoro. It's a pretty good card. 3-5 rush. If he plays another one, I can't really deal with that. Defend the first one. Yeah, he has a second one. Of course he does. Can't stop that one. And let's see if he wants to do it again. Let's see if he has a third Zoro. That'd be crazy. Alright, he attacks with that guy. Whatever his name is, Virgo. Attack 6, and he has 2 down open for some reason. Plays Nami. Searching what? Maybe an event or something? Does that deck play Radical Beam or something? Search Chopper, which is the Sanji blocker. Then Virgo, searching nothing, he whiffed. Works for me. Raizo can, I guess we're going for game. Attack 7, he's not going to draw this attack, but after Kinemon attacks, he can draw me a card. Attack 7, restand Raizo. Maybe attack 9? Or 8 and 10? 8 and 10. Let's see if he has it. Right, he had that. So I'm gonna go for board now, I think would be better. Let's see. If I attack 7. Attack 7 is Zoro, I'll make sure it's dead. I was thinking about attacking for 5 and playing Dendro, but then that risks the possibility of the Zoro living. Hopefully he doesn't draw any rush cards, because otherwise he has to attach all of his dons to his little guys. Virgo will take 3 Dawn, Nami will take 3 Dawn, and the other Virgo will take 3 Dawn. That's 9 Dawn he'll need to attack for 5s. And then I know his leader can also move 2 Dawn, but they would have to be rested. Okay, he's going for board, so he's definitely not going for game anymore. He must not have any plays in his hand. He plays Nami, which moves 2 rested Dawn. Not really a threat. He moves 2 Dawn to the other Nami. His leader cannot do his effect unless he has a 6,000 power guy on board, I believe. Or I'm not entirely sure how that leader works. Here I just try to defend, and he plays out the blocker Sanji. Yeah, he moves the Datanami, kills Kinemon. Good for him. This turn I think I just attack life since he has nothing. Oh, okay, attack that. Attack board. He didn't block, which I think maybe he should have. Then I play out Denjiro and Okiku, which means I have 3 attacks next turn. My Okiku will rest his blocker. He has 2 blockers. This turn he has to... Maybe he should have went for game this turn, I would think. Oh, but he doesn't need rested dons to move the rest for all those effects, so I guess they were smart. I get Hody, so that pretty much gets rid of all his blockers in one fell swoop. And if I get more Wano cards out of my life, I get to use my leader effect to restand Dawn off of the Denjiro and the fact that I played out Hody. Attack for 6, I take it, I have no choice. Attack for 5, I need to block at least one of them just in case I don't have any counter in my life. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much game. I could have my Okiko attack first, but that's pointless. Let's rest his one blocker and one Dawn. Okiko attack life, rest the other blocker. Hody attack for 8, and then I can still use my leader effect to restand 2 more Dawn. And my Denjiro, so he'll attack for 8, and then my leader will attack for 11. Pretty crazy. But yeah, that's 6 games with these decks. I think I like this version better, but I do need to take out this Arashi, and then maybe put another 5-class character or something for Hiyori, and definitely play maybe definitely for these Momonoskis. Well, this guy has to go. Add this, and maybe even play this Yamato. Scare people. Save that, and that's gonna be what I'm gonna be playing in the future. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Well, I'll see you in the next one. Let me know in the comments what you think about this deck and if you want to try it out. Peace.